everyone, it's Louise with Louise McCarrot. And what do you think I'm going to do today? Yes, coasters. I'm always out of coasters. I'm always looking to make a new color palette. And this time, actually, I got a request by a lady named Nanette on YouTube who goes by Simply Nanette. And she is by all accounts that I can see, she is a amazing supporter of YouTube channels and the YouTuber. She puts out really cool videos, a lot of food videos and travel videos and stuff like that. So she asked me for a color palette. Now she asked me for just 2 colors, and I'm gonna work from those colors. She asked for a light green. So this is the light green I'm gonna give her. And it's a complete custom made color. And the blue I'm gonna have go with it is this Wild Berry by ColorArt, and this is a mica powder. And then also I have, this doesn't look blue, it's Payne's Gray, but there's blue in there. With this Payne's Gray, mostly golden, and Arteza, I added it with this anthraquinone blue. And we'll see how this plays today. So here's my lineup. I'm sure you can see it. The green, silver, iridescent silver with a little bit of glacier blue in there. The Wild Berry, Pearl Lilac, Arteza's Pearl Lilac, and then the blue I just talked about. So let's get started. I'm just gonna dive right in. I'm getting out of the bottom of my multi-pro in this particular container. It's getting a little thick. Let's give this a little spin. I don't feel centered. I got a fresh new space today, so I got to be careful when I'm pouring because this Noosa cup could get a little bit loose. And I don't want to have it go flying off and then I have a problem. Now this particular multi-pro batch has been prone to bubbles, and I don't know why. I have not put it on the dryer to bump the bubbles out of this group, this batch, but maybe I should before I decant my next round. Here's the Wild Berry. And I'm going again for a kind of a wintry feel, only with the green. We'll see what the green does. Oh, the green and the lilac. The blue and silver colors just by themselves make a cool feel in a color palette. I was a little heavy on the lilac. And I'm only hoping that the lilac goes well with this group. She only said blue and green, so I'm kind of embellishing from there. But she did specifically say light green, so... And I don't have a lot of light green, except for some pistachio by Arteza. I really don't have light... Oh, I need cell activator. Oh, geez. Wow. This is both my American Floetrol cell activator, I can tell. These are both American Floetrol, as I can tell by the smell. It's been a few days since I've used it, so hopefully it seems a little thick. And if you'd like to see how I mix this recipe up and the ingredients, it's video 141. I'll link it above. I've had a lot of good reviews on this. In fact, I'm just going to thin this down. Where's my spray? Give it a couple shots of water. Meanwhile, my paint's sitting there waiting for me. Here we go. White. So if you follow me, you know I usually talk through the blowout, and here all I'm doing is blowing down into the center to try to get to form a circle, and then I blow the cell activator over the paints and the paints over the pillow to try to get the cell activator to make some beautiful cells. So I'm just going to point out here that every single blowout is different depending on how much paint you put down, how much cell activator, a bunch of variety of factors. You just have to be aware of what's going on and be responsive to your paints to try to get it to perform the way you want them to. Whoops, everything just moved on me. Oh no. I don't know if I'm centered at all now. Yeah, so this morning I'm sitting here looking at the colors, trying to decide what colors I have I can use, and if I have to do any adjusting to colors. One of these times I'm going to talk about how I pick my colors, but once I made my green, which was dictated by being light green, then I decided on the colors to go around it. And in this case, I just felt like this blue went well with the silver, and the silver went well with the green. So if A equals B, then B, and B equals C, then A equals C type of thing. And then I just held my lilac that I had up to my silver. I loved that. I thought that was good with the blue, and green and purple and lilac go together anyway. And then with this, I just decided to add a little blue to it to have it kind of go more in sync with the rest of these. So that was my thought process. I don't know if it makes any sense. I had no consideration for opacity at this point. I just went for colors. And then I just decided, my debate was to whether to put the lilac between the blues or the lilac between the silver and the blue. And I had settled on this here in the fourth position, and I hardly see it, but it'll show up when it spreads, because I wanted to have contrast between the blues. So that was another part of my thought process. So just wanted to go over real quick what my thinking was. So you can kind of hear my thought process in the creation of this. Okay, so we're a little off. Go that way. However, I'm liking this combination. I like the green in the middle. I'm waiting for the silver and the lilac to show up. But sometimes you don't see the colors until things start to stretch a bit. And this is a nice color combination. Thank you, Nanette. This is number 1. We'll be doing 3 more for sure. Okay, where is the lilac? I'm waiting for you to spread out a little bit. Let's see if I can help it along. I was very careful here not to blow too hard into the pillow. Okay, let's get this. Maybe one more spin. I like this combo. Ah, I had a piece fling right into the cup. Oh, I moved it again. This is the trouble when you're first starting out with a fresh top, is that it's not solid. And if you're wondering what I'm doing here, I'm using the toothpick to pop air bubbles from the pillow so I don't get any white spots. like it to go a little bit that way. Actually, I think I just centered it up. Ooh, there's the lilac showing up underneath there. All right. I think this is gonna do. But she asked specifically for blue and green, so she definitely got that. This is really pretty. Oh, this is pretty. Okay. This is where we are. Look at that. Look at the cells on each corner. It's just gorgeous. So everyone, that's a wrap. Hope you enjoyed the video. Here are the final wet results. This is the one we just created and the other 3 coasters that go with it. And if you've watched this far and have enjoyed it and haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, hit the bell, and leave a comment. I always get back to everybody. I'd really appreciate it. It helps my channel grow and you'll get all my future art tutorials. Here are the final resin results, and I want to say again thank you to Nanette from Simply Nanette for giving me the color palette. Check out her channel if you get a chance. And if anyone out there has a particular color palette you want me to play with or wants to give me a challenge, I will be up for it. At the end of this video, I will have a link to other coasters so you can see other color combinations and other results. And a quick sneak peek of a jar lid I made, and I also have a matching Lazy Susan coming up. Thanks a lot, everybody. Take care.